jump to the sky turns to a rider kick.
Hey, I'm Colonel Garuda, and I spent way too much money on this thing. Now, you might be asking yourself right now, Colonel, what led you to make such a big financial investment? Well, I'll tell you. Basically, I visited this store, and I stumbled across this. This completely caught me off guard, because first of all, this is the first time I'm seeing this in person, and second, this thing is sold out on many online retailers. And I just got so excited, I ended up buying it, and here we are. Today we're taking a look at the Complete Selection Modification Series, Amazon's driver version Alfa. Now, starting things off by taking a look at the patching, you just got this gorgeous shot of Alfa just kind of looking at you, I guess. Got the Bandai logo, got more logos here, and I like this effect they have where this is not actually splattered anywhere or anything, but it's like a fake splattered effect, kind of emphasizing the gore that's seen in the series Kamen Rider Amazons, which is a great show, by the way. On the side, you don't have much. It just says Complete Selection Modification, Amazon's driver version Alfa. On the back, you just got him looking at you again with some more splattering. On the side, you got the same thing what we'll see on the other side. On the top, more splatters. And at the bottom, it's got your warnings and labels. And at the bottom corner, you got the name of the store where I got it from if you're interested, as well as the initial price before I paid tax. But that's basically it for the patching. So it's time to open this thing up and let's see how awesome this thing truly is. And here we have the driver itself, and I think this thing is really cool. It's got an incredible design, and I'd even say it's one of the best designed drivers out there. And this is just so cool on so many levels. This thing is also pretty heavy because these things here are actually made of die-cast metal. It's really cold when I touch it. And it's just got all this weathering on here. See if I can get the camera to focus on it. There we go. Let me just show you all around. The weathering on this thing is just beautiful. All over this thing is just lots of silver paint brushing. It looks like dry brushing and paint, I think they used. And on the back, you just got this really nice detail going on here. And there's the on and off switch. And it actually has two modes, which we'll get to later. This thing has a really big instruction booklet, and this is going to be a really long video. So be prepared to hear a lot of Japanese phrases coming from this toy. And the disclaimer is that I never fully watched Amazon's. I've been watching it recently, so I've been enjoying it, so please do not spoil anything in the comments. Now, before we get into the electronics on this thing, I'd like to show you everything that this thing comes with. First off, you got the belt parts, which is actually different from the standard DX belts, which are these little things with holes and you just have them clip onto each other. Because on the other side, you actually see an actual strap, which I really wish that the DX belts were made this way. It'd be a lot easier for adult collectors and stuff, but I guess that's what these fancy belts are for. Got some really nice weathering to them and some great paint applications. Just really beautiful. And obviously, there is a second one. It looks exactly the same, but it just goes onto the other side. And of course, you can clip these onto the belt, the driver itself. This one goes here. And I believe there is yeah, here it is. You got this, which goes onto the back of the belt, and it's just really well painted. And you just clip it onto the back, which I will do now. And here's how it looks with the belts all put together. And I think this looks really nice all around. It also fits really comfortably on my waist when I wear it. I'm not going to show myself wearing it, but I do have other DX belts, and they're not really that comfortable on my waist, but this has a bit of a curve to it, so that it just goes more smoothly around my waist, which is something I really like. I don't know why we don't have more DX belts like this, but it is what it is. You also get the Militant Amazon's Register, which has a really cool design, and there's a strap that goes through here. It took a while for me to figure out exactly how I was supposed to put it on, but looking at the instructions did help quite a lot, but even then, I couldn't really find a way to adjust it so it can fit perfectly on my arm. But you're supposed to put it on your left arm. It's really interesting. And it does have lights and sounds. See if I can find the on and off switch. Here it is. I want to check the instructions and make sure that's all the sounds it makes. Let's see. I think that's about it. Okay, now let's get to the voice lines from the show. Now apparently there are 121 voice lines, and I got the instruction manual right here. It has a huge list of the voice lines. So let's get to them one by one.
極端なやつだな。たくもう、俺とお前には決定的な違いがあるんだよ。俺はな、自分の意志でアマゾンになった。アマゾン細胞を自分に移植してな。俺は責任感が強いんだよ。アマゾンは全てぶっ潰す。いや、アマゾン全てだ。全て殺す。おい、そのハンバーガーよこせ。アマゾン退治に協力してやる。言ったら全部だ。早くよこせ。お前、まさかアマゾン側に作って言うんじゃねえだろうな。なだハッサン、遅い。万が一の時は助けてねって言ってたでしょうよ。よう。ほう、似合ってんじゃん。お前確か、狩らなきゃいけないものは狩って、守りたいものは守る、とか言ってなかった 殺さないと俺もゆっくり死ねないんだよ。言うようになったな。殺した文句って何が悪い。お前ら何してる。そいつは虫だぞ。どけ、邪魔だ。お前ら死ねえ。今日の狩りはここまでか。俺は何度でも来るからな。最後の一匹を殺すまで人間を守るために。ナナハさんは何でもお見通しだ。殺す。お前ら一匹残らず。俺が作った。だから殺すのは俺だ。ふざけるな。ナナハさん、夢見てたみたいだ。いや、そんないいもんじゃない。なんでそんな奴についてきた。動けな。ナナさん、また来るよ。人間を守るには人間をやめないと。すぐ目の前のものにほだされる。お前の癖だな。俺よりも人間臭い。無理だ。それは俺が一番わかってる。
I think I accidentally skipped one of the lines by accident. A major complaint I have with this is that sometimes the pauses are a little too long, and when I push the button and thinking that I've got to move on to the next voice line, the voice line still continues. But moving on.
探したよ。お前が千尋だな。
Is it done? Alright, there's more.
ちょっと見えづらいが十分だ。お前からナナハさんの匂いがするよ。千尋、お前を殺しに来た。一つ聞いておきたいんだがな。 がそんな偉そうなもん持てるからかよ。なかなか死ねねえな。この目でよかったと思ったのは初めてだ。見たくないからな。けど匂いだけはどうしようもない。そうか、あれはナナハさんでもあったってことか。やられたな。ナナハさん、違う。俺だ。だからな、俺が送ってやる。母さんのところへ。やっぱりナナハさんそっくりだ。俺は連れて行かないとか、きついのも相変わらずだな。ナナハさん。はるかか。赤い糸でもつながってんのか。お前、生物学者よりペテン師の方が向いてるよ。俺がいなきゃアマゾン一匹作れない。この鎖を頑丈にしといてよかったな。でなきゃお前の首はとっくになくなってるよ。ナナハさん、ほらな、俺だけ置いてくからこのざまだよ。このケツ、誰か持ってくんねえかな。無理か。派手にやられたな。
And now underneath, there are two other buttons, and this one will activate some more sound effects.
Amazon.
Alright, I think that's it for that mode. What happens if I do a long press? Oh, I love that noise. I think it's waiting for me to do the henshin. Let's do that.
Amazon.
Okay, that was pretty epic. Alright, now I'm going to cover some of the alternate transformation sounds. They all have slight differences in both the dialogue mode and in the normal mode, so let's cover them one by one. Right now it's in dialogue mode. Let's see.
Amazon. Amazon. Amazon.
I am doing the best I can, but I do apologize if I don't show exactly every single sound because I still haven't fully figured out how this thing works. And I'm just doing the best I can, so let's continue.
Amazon. 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 Amazon.
I think that's about it for the dialogue mode. Now to switch to the normal mode and see what happens. Now, this one seems interesting. The second time, apparently it's voice commanded where you have to say Amazon after Alpha. So let's just see what happens there. Oh, nope. Didn't work. Didn't work. Oh, no. Let's try this again. Nope. Alright. Hopefully this works this time. Nope. Didn't work still. It's supposed to be an interval for the user to shout is included after the alpha sound plays. I'm not sure how that really works. I don't understand what's going on. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I'm just going to show you the instructions. I don't know. This is everything it does in this segment of the video I'm trying to showcase. But I don't know. They all sound very similar, with some slight differences from what I can tell. But that's everything in this area. Once again, I do apologize that I couldn't really cover everything in that segment of the video, but now that we henshined, there actually are some new sound effects when you push this button. And now when we do our finisher, and there's an alternate one as well. I think that's it. So let's switch to the dialogue mode, see if the finishers sound different. That one sounds pretty cool. I think that's about it there. Now, after you do the finishing sound effect, and you push the sound effect button here, it unlocks other noises. Now, I forgot to mention this earlier, but the core here can actually be swapped. Now, on the DX toy, you can take this out, flip it, and then put it back in, and this would be the Omega mode, but you can't do that on this toy. So instead, they give you these clear eyes. And then this is from the movie, which I have not watched yet, so please don't spoil anything. And if you put it in, hold on. I said if you put it in, that's funny, it's not going in. There we go. These light up green. I think you heard that noise long enough. So you get the idea. This piece is actually removable, and you also get this blade, a really long blade, and unfortunately mine is a little warped for some reason. It was like this as soon as I opened it up, but it's not a huge deal, but it's still frustrating because I couldn't really fix it when I used the hairdryer. But basically what you can do is you push and hold these. It's kind of like a USB, and you just pull it out, and you can attach it to the blade. Oh, I think it goes the other way. Yeah, it does. And it's actually a really, really long knife. And just to give you a size comparison, here is my pocket knife that I use to unbox things. That's one heck of a size difference. While the knife doesn't have any sounds or anything, it's quite heavy thanks to the die-cast metal grip, the handle I should say. And it's just really nice looking despite it being kind of curved. I wish it wasn't this way. I wish it was just more straight, but oh well. Upon activating the blade mode, you get some additional sounds now. And if you have normal mode, basically all the sound effects from the dialogue will be removed, but it's the same sounds overall. And upon putting this back in there, you get another sound. And the final feature that this toy has to offer is some soundtracks from the show, as well as its theme song, Armor Zone, I think that's what it's called. I'm not going to play the entire song for each of them. I'm only going to play them briefly, because in the future, if I start monetizing my videos, I do not want to get copyright strikes. Alright, the button is down here, so let's get on with it. Let's see, so I just make sure that's all the songs. Let's see. Alright, now when you press and hold the sounds, I think that's how you do it. Alright, I believe we pretty much covered everything that this toy can do. And overall, I'm so impressed with this toy. And now that I finally looked at everything that this toy can do, I really think that the money I spent was totally worth it. And if you're going to buy any of these CSM belts, definitely be prepared for some incredible stuff. Because these belts are pretty cool. And this is my first time ever handling a CSM belt. And it just has so many features, so many lights and sounds, so much dialogue, etc. And I just can't get over how awesome this is. And if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification button. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the flip side.